Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Better Channel. Spider-Man is one of the most popular, beloved, and recognizable superheroes in the world. Who wouldn't want to be bitten by a radioactive spider if it meant turning into a superhero? This witty wall crawler has swung his way through countless comics and animated series, capturing hearts with his blend of humor and heroism. Whether he's swinging through the skyscrapers of New York City or cracking jokes while taking down bad guys, Spidey has always been a fan favorite. Several movie directors have attempted to bring Spidey to the big screen with great success. It all started with Peter Parker, a typical high school student who was bitten by a radioactive spider. This bite gave him extraordinary powers, super strength, incredible agility, and the ability to cling to walls. Oh, and let's not forget his signature web shooters. But with great power comes great responsibility, and Peter Parker has had to learn how to balance his everyday life with his superhero duties. From Tobey Maguire's earnest beginnings in 2002 to Andrew Garfield's edgy take and Tom Holland's youthful charm in the MCU, Spider-Man's cinematic evolution has been a wild ride. Today, we're diving deep into the cinematic evolution of this iconic character, exploring all the movies and TV series about our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So make yourself comfortable, sit back, and enjoy our video as we swing through the incredible journey of Spider-Man on the big screen. Think Tobey Maguire was the first to don the Spidey suit? Think again. Nicholas Hammond was actually the first actor to bring our beloved wall crawler to life. He starred as Peter Parker in Spider-Man in 1977, a made-for-TV superhero film by CBS. This 2-hour pilot led to a TV series in 1978, which drew in over 16 million viewers. Despite the show's popularity, high production costs meant we only got 13 episodes. The series had its quirks, like Aunt May being played by a different actress in each episode. Fans were also bummed out by the lack of recognizable supervillains and storylines straying far from the comics. Columbia Pictures released 2 more movies, Spider-Man Strikes Back in 1978 and Spider-Man: The Dragon's Challenge in 1981, which were essentially episodes stitched together. While the plot and effects weren't groundbreaking, these early attempts laid the groundwork for Spidey's future on screen. Enter the 21st century and the superhero film renaissance. Director Sam Raimi teamed up with screenwriter David Koepp to bring us Spider-Man in 2002, featuring Tobey Maguire as the web-slinger. Originally, James Cameron had plans for a Spidey film, which could have starred Leonardo DiCaprio. Although Cameron's vision didn't pan out, elements of his script influenced Raimi's trilogy. Tobey Maguire wowed audiences with his physical transformation and boy-next-door charm. The first movie thrilled fans with an exciting story, Willem Dafoe's sinister Green Goblin, and an iconic Spider-Man suit. This blockbuster raked in over $100 million on its opening weekend, cementing itself as one of the most successful superhero films ever. The film introduced audiences to Peter Parker's origin story, his transformation into Spider-Man, and his struggles with his newfound powers and responsibilities. Maguire's portrayal of Peter Parker was both relatable and endearing, capturing the essence of the character. Tobey was back in action in Spider-Man 2 in 2004, raising the stakes with jaw-dropping visuals and intense action scenes. This sequel featured Alfred Molina as the formidable Dr. Octopus and delved deeper into Peter Parker's struggles to balance his double life. With themes of sacrifice and perseverance, Spider-Man 2 is often hailed as one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. The emotional depth of Peter's conflicts, from his relationship with Mary Jane Watson, Kirsten Dunst, to his friendship with Harry Osborn, James Franco, added layers to the film's narrative. Spider-Man 3 in 2007 saw Tobey Maguire return for a darker, more complex chapter. This film introduced us to multiple villains, including Sandman, played by Thomas Hayden Church, and Venom, portrayed by Topher Grace. One of the central themes of the movie was Peter's struggle with the darker aspects of his personality, brought on by the influence of the symbiote, giving us the infamous Bully Maguire moments. The movie also featured Bryce Dallas Howard as Gwen Stacy and explored Harry Osborn's transformation into the New Goblin. Although plans for a 4th movie were scrapped after Raimi's departure, this trilogy left a lasting legacy and remains a fan favorite. When Sony Pictures decided to scrap plans for Raimi's 4th movie, the company immediately started working on the reboot of the series. It was undoubtedly a risky move. Nonetheless, the film, titled The Amazing Spider-Man in 2012, was warmly received by the fans and critics due to cutting-edge CGI effects, exciting music, and great actors, including Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. Andrew Garfield played Spider-Man in this reboot. Garfield's portrayal of Spider-Man was different from Maguire's, focusing more on Peter's intellect and his skills as a scientist. The chemistry between Garfield and Stone, who played Gwen Stacy, was a highlight of the film. All in all, movie director Mark Webb managed to create a dark but at the same time attractive atmosphere. Unlike the previous version, Garfield's Spidey received web shooters, staying true to the original comics, plus the design of his costume was changed too. Andrew Garfield returned as Spider-Man in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 in 2014. The new suit was more faithful to the classic comic design, with larger eyes and a more streamlined look. This installment provided us with several villains, including Electro, played by Jamie Foxx, and the Green Goblin, portrayed by Dane DeHaan. The movie also included tons of funny moments and Gwen's shocking death, a pivotal moment that mirrored one of the most tragic events in comic book history. Moreover, Sony Pictures planned to build an entire universe around the famous web-slinger. The company was going to continue the story with films about the Sinister Six and Venom. Unfortunately, the second movie received mixed reviews, and its low box office made Sony delay all planned sequels and spin-offs. The good news is that now many rumors say we may see The Amazing Spider-Man 3 in the future. After the release of Spider-Man No Way Home in 2021, the hashtag #MakeTasm3 became extremely popular with Spidey's fans. Furthermore, Andrew Garfield has already confirmed that he's ready to participate in this project. So now, there's a strong chance that Sony and Marvel will please us again and release a movie that will finish Garfield's character's story. Marvel fans were ecstatic when Spider-Man joined the MCU in Captain America: Civil War in 2016. Enter Tom Holland, the perfect mix of teenage awkwardness and heroic spirit. Holland's Spider-Man made a sensational debut, thanks to his stark tech suit with expressive eye lenses. Tom Holland continued his role as Spider-Man in Spider-Man: Homecoming in 2017. This film followed Peter Parker's high school life and his superhero escapades, featuring Michael Keaton as the menacing Vulture. With its lighthearted tone and focus on Peter's growth, Homecoming was a hit with fans and critics alike. The movie also introduced us to Peter's friend Ned, Jacob Batalon, and love interest Liz, Laura Harrier, adding depth to his high school experience. Holland's Spider-Man played crucial roles in Avengers: Infinity War in 2018 and Avengers: Endgame in 2019. In Infinity War, Peter joins the Avengers to fight against Thanos, donning the advanced Iron Spider suit. His emotional scenes, particularly his disintegration, tugged at the heartstrings of fans everywhere. He returned for the climactic battle in Endgame, showcasing his bravery and growth. These appearances cemented Spider-Man's place in the larger MCU and highlighted Holland's ability to balance humor with heartfelt moments. In Spider-Man: Far From Home, in 2019, Peter Parker's European adventure explored his grief over Tony Stark's death and his quest to become his own hero. Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio brought mind-bending illusions to the mix, culminating in a cliffhanger that revealed Spidey's identity to the world. This film also introduced us to Peter's new love interest, MJ, Zendaya, and deepened his friendships, adding emotional weight to his journey. Tom Holland's Spider-Man took the multiverse by storm in Spider-Man: No Way Home in 2021. This blockbuster brought back Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, uniting 3 generations of Spider-Men in an epic crossover. The film explored identity crises, epic battles, and heartwarming moments, solidifying Holland's place in Spidey lore. The return of familiar villains such as Doc Ock, Alfred Molina, and Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe, thrilled fans and provided a satisfying culmination to the multiverse storyline. Now we're all eagerly awaiting the next trilogy with Holland's mature Spider-Man, ready for deeper themes and more complex adventures. What do you think about Spidey's cinematic journey? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Thanks so much for joining us on this nostalgic trip through Spider-Man's cinematic history. If you enjoyed this video, show us some love by hitting that like button, subscribing to Beater, and ringing the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Keep the web-slinging excitement alive and stay tuned for more epic content. Until next time, stay amazing, stay spectacular, and keep swinging. See you soon.